Formula One is about more than just about fast cars and skilled drivers. It's also a world where big money flows. In 2023, Red Bull Racing, the top team, earned an incredible $140 million just from winning races. But that's only part of the story. F1 teams and drivers make money in many ways, from big sponsorship deals to clever business moves. Even the team that came last in 2023, Haas, still got $60 million. That's how much money is in F1. Some drivers earn over $40 million annually, and entire teams are worth billions. In Formula One, being good with money is just as important as being good at racing. Here on Grand Prix Gossips, we know you're not just casual viewers, you're the die-hard fans who crave every detail of the F1 world, so in this video, we'll look behind the scenes of F1's money world. We'll show you how teams and drivers turn their racing success into big profits. Get ready to discover the financial secrets of the world's most expensive motorsport. F1 teams' revenue generation. F1 teams are complex organizations with multiple revenue streams. Let's break down the main ways they bring in the big bucks. The first is prize money from Formula One management, FOM. This is a significant source of income for all teams based on their performance in the Constructors' Championship. In 2023, the prize pool was around $1 billion, distributed among the 10 teams. The winner, Red Bull, took home $140 million, while even the last-placed team Haas earned $60 million. But it's not just about race results. Some teams like Ferrari receive additional payments for their historical importance to the sport. Ferrari, for instance, gets an extra 5% of the total prize pool just for being the longest-standing constructor in F1. Sponsorship is another crucial revenue source for F1 teams. These deals can range from tens of thousands to hundreds of millions of dollars. For example, Oracle signed a 5-year contract with Red Bull for a whopping $500 million. This isn't just about slapping a logo on a car. Sponsors get various benefits, including prominent branding on vehicles and team gear, hospitality packages, and sometimes driver endorsements. The number of sponsors varies by team, with McLaren leading the pack with 51 sponsors in 2023. Alfa Romeo now stake F1 team with 41, and Ferrari with 37. Some teams also generate income by selling engines to other teams. For instance, Ferrari provides engines to Haas, while Mercedes supplies engines to McLaren, Aston Martin, and Williams. These deals are likely worth tens of millions of dollars annually. Merchandising and licensing form another significant revenue stream. Teams sell a wide range of products, from team apparel to accessories and collectibles, both at tracks and online. Limited edition merchandise for particular races like Miami or Las Vegas can be particularly lucrative. Teams also license their brands for products like Lego sets, boosting their income. Lastly, some teams receive investments from their parent companies. For example, in 2019, Mercedes' parent company Daimler invested $80 million into the team to support their championship efforts. F1 driver salaries. F1 drivers are among the highest paid athletes in the world, with top drivers earning astronomical sums. In 2023, Max Verstappen topped the list with a reported salary of $55 million. Lewis Hamilton at $35 million, and Fernando Alonso at $34 million. These salaries are typically comprised of a base amount plus performance bonuses. For instance, a driver might earn extra for each point scored, podium finish, or race win. Some drivers also have contract clauses for winning the World Championship, which can be worth millions. It's important to note that driver salaries can vary widely across the grid. While top drivers earn tens of millions, those in smaller teams or rookie drivers might earn only a few $100,000. However, even these lower salaries are still substantial compared to many other professions. Drivers can also boost their earnings through personal sponsorship deals. These are separate from team sponsorships, allowing drivers to endorse products or brands individually. For example, Lewis Hamilton has individual deals with companies like Tommy Hilfiger and Monster Energy, significantly increasing his overall income. Some drivers also bring sponsorship money to their teams, which can help secure their seats. This practice, known as paid drivers, is more common in smaller teams. For instance, Lance Stroll or his father Lawrence Stroll reportedly reportedly paid Williams $30 million in 2017 for Lance to drive for the team. Expenses of F1 teams. Research and development (R&D) is a massive expense for F1 teams. This includes developing new technologies for future seasons and improving current season performance through wind tunnel testing and track testing. Teams are constantly working to squeeze every bit of performance out of their cars, and this requires significant investment in R&D. Production costs are another significant expense. This includes manufacturing parts for the car, purchasing new components, and either building or buying an engine. An F1 engine alone can cost upwards of $12 million. Considering that teams need multiple engines per season, per car, you can see how quickly these costs add up. Salaries form a substantial part of a team's expenses. This is for more than just drivers and critical personnel like team principals and chief engineers. F1 teams employ hundreds of people across various departments, including marketing, engineering, partnerships, and operations. All these salaries add up to a significant portion of a team's budget. Operations and logistics are often overlooked but are critical and crucial expenses. This includes travel and entertainment for the team and sponsors, and the enormous cost of transporting cars, equipment, and personnel worldwide for each race. Additionally, there are IT costs, factory running costs, and professional services like legal and marketing. One surprising expense is tires and fuel. Throughout a season, these can add up to millions of dollars. F1 cars use specially designed tires that are much more expensive than regular car tires, and they go through many of them over a race weekend. F1 finances and sponsorship. Sponsorship is the lifeblood of many F1 teams, providing a substantial portion of their budget. Depending on the prominence of the sponsorship and the team's performance, these deals can range from relatively small amounts to hundreds of millions of dollars. The most visible sponsorships appear on the car. The larger and more prominent the logo placement, the more expensive the sponsorship. For instance, a small logo on the rear wing might cost a few $100,000, while title sponsorship, where the sponsor's name is part of the team name, can cost $50 million yearly. However, sponsorship in F1 isn't just about logo placement. Sponsors often receive benefits, including hospitality at races, access to drivers for marketing purposes, and the ability to use the team's image in their advertising. For significant sponsors, this can even extend to having input on team decisions or driver lineups. The value of sponsorship deals can fluctuate based on a team's performance, and a team consistently finishing on the podium can command higher sponsorship fees than one struggling at the back of the grid. This creates a cycle where successful teams can attract more sponsorship money, which they can invest in making their cars faster, potentially leading to even more success. Some drivers also bring sponsorship to the team, which can be a factor in securing a race seat. This is particularly common in smaller teams or for rookie drivers trying to break into F1. While some have criticized this practice as potentially prioritizing money over talent, it remains a reality of the sport's economics. Formula One finance is as complex and high stakes as the racing. From the hundreds of millions in prize money and sponsorships to the astronomical driver salaries and the immense costs of running a team, F1 operates on a financial scale that few other sports can match. Understanding this financial ecosystem gives us a deeper appreciation for the sport beyond what we see on the track. It's a world where success breeds success. Every millisecond gained on the track can translate to millions gained off it, and an intricate web of global business interest funds the pursuit of speed. This is the fascinating, high-octane world of Formula One finances. That's all for today's deep dive into the financial world of Formula One. If you found this look behind the scenes of F1's money machine fascinating, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insider content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the grid next time.